Coaches, Rick Stewart of All Access Coaching. I'm really excited to bring you this free video, and make sure you hit the subscribe and like button down below. It gives us valuable data as far as what coaches want. And also, if I can get to 1,000 subscribers, I'll start doing weekly YouTube clinics for free. And if you hit the like and subscribe button, you'll get notified when we upload new content. We're uploading 3 or 4 videos every week.
So it's important for us to teach our running back his tracks, and this shows the running back in sidecar. We're now in pistol, so his footwork's going to be a little different to start, but he's basically got 3 things that he's going to do. So our intention is we always want to bang it if we can. That's going to get us through the hole and getting north and south as fast as possible. And then if we ever get squeezed, we are either going to bounce it to the play side or we're going to bend it to the backside. So if we get a linebacker walled off and the end coming upfield and the tackle squeezing down, the running back's going to bend it on the backside. If we get the nose tackle crossing that running back's face, he's going to bounce it into the next gap. So here's an example of how we would run the inside zone versus 4 down linemen. So this is an example of us seeing, let's say, a Liz front. Okay, the running back is going to try to bang it. We're going to have the backside tackle release up to the inside linebacker. We're going to get a combo block with the backside guard and center, and then we're going to get 2 solo blocks from the play side guard and play side tackle. The running back is going to read the block of the backside defensive tackle. If the defensive tackle crosses his face, he's going to bend it back. Okay? If we have the defensive tackle stay on the backside, he's going to bang it up the hole. And then the quarterback is going to read the backside C-gap player or defensive end. So if that defensive player squeezes down or comes hard off the edge, the quarterback's going to pull the ball, disengage, and he's going to be out the gate. If that defensive player gets upfield, he's going to get. So we always tell the quarterback, to start the game, we want you to have the intention of giving the ball unless. Okay, so it's, even though it's a read, our intent is we really want to give the ball to the running back. Here's an example now of running it to the weak side. So we have the three shade on the backside. We're going to read the defensive end. We're going to get a combo on the 3 shade up to the linebacker. We're going to get a combo on the nose up to the linebacker. And now the offensive tackle is going to block the defensive lineman on his own. The running back's going to do the same thing. If we can bang it, we're going to bang it. If we get the defensive lineman trying to cross his face, he's going to bend it back. And then if we get the strong side defensive tackle or nose tackle stepping into the A gap, he's going to now bounce it into the play side A gap or B gap. When we run outside zone, it's in the same family in terms of the footwork with the offensive lineman, but their landmarks are going to be different. We're working to the outside shoulder or outside play side number to the side that we're going to. So we started off with our offensive lineman. So if you are covered, it's going to be stretch base. He's going to try to reach that defensive lineman's outside shoulder. Okay, if you are uncovered, you're going to use what's called stretch double. So he's going to work to the inside hip of that offensive tackle. As long as that defensive lineman stays outside, he's going to climb up to the linebacker. And then with the center and then the backside guard, we're going to use the same rule. Stretch base, stretch double, and then the backside tackle is going to scoop the 3 shade on this. The running back, whether he's in sidecar or pistol, his landmark is going to be outside of the offensive tackle, and we're going to try to get outside in a hurry. He's going to read that play side defensive end. If that defensive end stays outside and we can't get covered up, he's going to turn it up inside. Okay, we don't talk about cut back on this. You are going to cut the play up. Okay, so on this, we want to try to get the ball outside on the perimeter if we can. As long as we reach and overtake this player, we're going to get the ball out on the perimeter. If we can't, he's now looking to cut it up inside of that play. The other thing is we will add our jet sweep on this without changing the blocking assignment. So we would put the running back in sidecar on the play side, and we would bring the slot from the backside in jet motion, and the quarterback would hand off to the slot without changing the blocking scheme. So you saw that we have one family where we run inside and outside zone. To show you our power toss, which fits in with our gap scheme, I want to get up on the board and show you exactly how we run it. Let's go. Here's an example of us running inside zone where we're going to run an end read. So the quarterback is going to read the end. If the end gets upfield, it's going to be a give. So remember, give unless. As long as this end gets upfield or sits at the line of scrimmage, we're going to give the ball. If he squeezes down or comes hard off the edge, then the quarterback's going to disengage, pulling the ball and running. So as you take a look and watch the video, you'll see the end gets upfield, and that's an easy read for the quarterback. The offensive linemen are going to execute their blocks. So you can see we've got some combo blocks. Our guard and tackle are going to combo this down lineman up to the linebacker. Our center and guard are going to combo up to the backside linebacker, and then we're going to lock on the play side end. In this next clip, we're going to actually execute an RPO as well. So on the backside, we're going to block the corner. We're going to run a bubble screen. The quarterback is going to read the backside end. If that end gets upfield or stays at the line of scrimmage, we're going to give the ball. But as long as he squeezes down or comes hard off the edge, the quarterback's going to disengage, pulling the ball and taking off with it. So as you watch, the quarterback's going to open to the backside. We have combo blocks going on. And because he squeezed down, the quarterback pulled the ball, and then the quarterback gets a big first down. Play it once more. In this next clip, we're in trips to the field, single receiver into the boundary, and they've walked up a linebacker on the edge. We're going to read the edge player. Now, this is actually inverted zone. So we're going to get the running back coming across as if he's running stretch, outside zone, but we're blocking this all inside zone. So the quarterback and running back exchange responsibility. The quarterback becomes the inside runner while the running back becomes the outside runner. So I'm going to play it at regular speed to start. As you can see, because they're not squeezing down and they're getting upfield, taking the play away from us, the quarterback just is going to pull the ball. Okay, now on these next ones, these are outside zone. This is an example of us running outside zone to strength. We're in pistol. We are going to run this to the field. As you can see, we are going to try to get the edge by blocking the end with our tackle and then getting upfield with our two receivers to block the perimeter. Because we're in a compressed formation, we've taken the Y and we've walked him down to a tight end position. So he's going to combo with the tackle, getting up to the next level, and then we're going to take the two other receivers and block the perimeter. And the running back, it all starts with reading the end. If we can get the perimeter on the end, we're going to keep working outside. If the end is not able, if we're not able to reach the end, then we would turn it up inside. Let's show it a little slower here. As you can see, we get the perimeter by blocking not only the end, but the contained player as well, getting us a big first down. Here's now an example of us running this to the single receiver side where we've compressed him down, we've cut his splits down, and it's actually versus a front that we recognize as being a joker front. So we call it a joker front, means we can't identify what that front is. So we're just going to continue with our rules. Our offensive line, if they're covered, they're going to do stretch base. If they're uncovered, they're going to do stretch double. And we're going to let it unfold in front of us. Okay, we're going to slow it down once more. Let's take a look at the next clip now versus the same team. This is now running back to strength. So we're running this to the field, to trips. Okay, we have the same front, non-identifiable front. We would call it joker. So we're just going to go through the same rules of stretch base, stretch double. And as long as we can get outside of the end, we're going to continue to stretch. And then the running back is just going to run off of his blocks. Does a great job having the ability to make people miss. Going to slow it down a little bit. And as you can see, we have the edge. And now he's just working off the block of the number 3 receiver. In this example, we're running it back up to the top of the screen. This is us versus an odd front defense. You can see the 3 down linemen, 2 inside linebackers. We're running it to the side of the slot and wide receiver, away from the walked up linebacker to the bottom. So this would be an example of where we call this to the quarterback, and he takes a look at both sides of the defense and determines the best side to run it. So as you can see, they have a walked up player down at the bottom. It'd be easier for us to run it up top. We go up top, and as you can see, we aren't able to reach that defensive end. He does a great job of staying outside, so all the running back does is he cuts up inside of that block now. In this clip, we're going to run it to the single receiver side. The running back is going to read the block on that defensive end. We're going to try to reach and overtake him if we can. If we can't, he's going to read that defensive end and cut it back up inside of him. So defensive end does a great job of turning the play inside, but the running back is doing a great job. We're securing the blocks on the backside. The center has a big block as well, and then the play side slot blocks that outside linebacker. Here's now an example of our running back reading that tackle's block. And as you'll see, that end does a great job of staying outside and not being reached. So he just runs it back up inside. And because our guys execute their rules, gives the running back to get into the second level.
Coaches, I really hope you got some great information from that YouTube video. Again, hit the subscribe and like button down below. It gives us valuable data. And if I get to 1,000 subscribers, I'll do free YouTube clinics. And you also get notified when I'm doing those YouTube clinics and when I upload new content to this channel. Thanks for watching, coaches.